Hello, Katie, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness. Founder of Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light, the boot camp, international best-selling author of the book. How are you? How's your week been and how have you been? I hope you got some joy and love and wonderfulness in your life over the weekend. I certainly did. I realised that last week I stepped into what I love doing the most, serving incredible women of spirit in magical spaces. On the Wednesday I was interviewed on the radio show, which was just magical. It really was. It's my new favourite radio show. I'm going to be listening along to it every Thursday morning on replay, and just it's going to be part of my weekly thing because it was just magical. And on Friday we had our Learn How to Read Oracle Cards retreat, and it was just such a magical safe space, and we created magic between us. It was such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space, and I love doing it. So I'm definitely going to work out ways that I can step into that space more often whilst nurturing my soul. It was just magical. And then I spent the weekend dancing, either dancing in the stones in Avebury Stone Circle, or dancing at an 80s party. I did both. It was amazing, utterly amazing. Utterly amazing. And yeah, it was just beautiful. And whilst I was at Avebury, whilst I was in Avebury, still feel like I'm dancing a bit. Whilst I was in Avebury, I went to the hen shop, who beautifully stocked my book, and I bought a new deck of oracle cards. How beautiful are these? Goddess Dream Oracle card. Wendy Andrew. They're just beautiful, and Wendy Andrew is an amazing artist, and she has created an oracle card deck, and they are utterly and totally beautiful. They spoke to me so much when the hen shop put a little picture up going, did you know Wendy Andrew has created an oracle card deck? And then I think I might bought the last deck that they had in stock. I'm sure they'll restock it. So these came from the centre of Avebury Stone Circle on Beltane, and they have amazing goddess energy weaved through them. How perfect. So as always, I pulled out a card for you for watching this video. I'm also going to have a moment. These are the back of the cards. I mean, look at them. They're amazing, utterly amazing, and it's so interesting. So the card that I pulled for you for watching the video or listening to this on podcast, if you're listening to this on podcast, if you get a minute, go and look at the YouTube video and just look at the images, because they are stunning. Wendy Artist is an amazing artist. Anyway, so the card that we have at the moment is Life Purpose. Manifest your dreams, which is so interesting because a couple of weeks ago I said I think I'm being called to rerun the free training of reconnecting to your life purpose, working out what it is that you're here to do on this earth to do, and I keep being called to rerun that free training. And so it's interesting that this cropped up. If it's speaking to you and if you're wanting to reconnect to your life purpose, please let me know and I'll make sure that I do rerun the thing. I've got a feeling it's going to happen. It's just a matter of timing is what Spirit's telling me, and we'll always pay attention to Spirit because that's what we do. Right, so it may seem that your hopes and plans have been laying dormant for a while now. Life has been busy and the daily activities have overshadowed your real life dreams. Excuse me. That'll be something in my throat then. Bridget is here with Wolf Spirit to call you into action. She speaks to your intuition and gazes into the eyes of your soul, asking, what is your true life purpose? What is it that your heart longs for? Now is the time to begin to manifest your dreams. Wolf brings a message of freedom and independence. He also brings strength and determination. Bridget will empower you with bravery. To begin with, there may be confusion and doubt about how to make the first moves and which direction to go in. Your steps may be tentative and at times faltering, but fear not, for Bridget will be beside your side, be by your side, lighting your path and giving you strength. Trust in your innate wisdom and intuition. You may have to break some ties that are holding you back. Do this with clarity and kindness. A bud has to burst for a flower to bloom. Bridget will send her totem swan to carry you to higher ground. Whether that be metaphoric or physical. From here your vision will be clearer. Enjoy the ride and feel the wind blowing away dusty fatigue and cobweb-coated hopelessness. Know that Bridget's help with your confidence will grow and things will be possible. Your affirmation: I trust in my intuition. I'm able to find my life purpose and follow my dreams. How perfect is this? It's so beautiful. As I say, it's so in line with the fact that a couple of weeks ago I was told to rerun the free training on how to find your life purpose, how to reconnect to it. And so it's so perfect, and it's so much that speaks to me here. A bud has to burst for a flower to bloom, and releasing releasing the ties that no longer serve you. It's so beautiful, and it's certainly speaking to me, so I hope it's speaking to you as well. Just a perfect card, and it's so true. I mean, you know, at the moment, for anybody who was part of our free Manifest Your Perfect Year training at the start of the year will know, and I think I might have said it on some of these live videos, is that I'm in the process of clearing my house, ready to put it up for sale and move. Hurrah! And I'm having to release a lot of stuff that no longer serves me in order to clear the space for the new owners to step in and be in this space as I move. And there's a lot of things that I've held on for far too long, that some of it just, yeah, I mean, I'm shredding bank statements from 2009, for goodness sake, and it's part of the process of clearing the space for the new owners to step in, which is amazing. And so this is the thing, is when you're going through a transition, when you're going through a change, it is about releasing what no longer serves you, because sometimes we can have things pull us back. I've been thinking about moving for quite a few years, and there was always something that just held me here, and until I released all of that, that was when I was ready to move. And that's a very physical thing, and that can happen with our dreams, it can happen with our relationships, it can happen with all sorts of our areas of our lives. And it's really, really, really beautiful to be able to release that. That's what Shine Your Light Goddess is about as well, is releasing what no longer serves you and having that trust that you'll be called by the goddess, which is amazing. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So that's our first card, which speaks to me so beautifully. So interesting that my deck of cards, I shuffled several times, and every single time, actually, the first card, which is the dedication card, came up. And it's not officially a card, and yet it kept coming up, and it's the Oracle card deck. And actually, I feel like it's a mantra that we could all work with and just change my name to your name and read the words, because it came up so many times. And it's the dedication deck to the deck card, and it says, dedicated to all those who believe in me, in honour of all those who guide me, let's go. And so it begins. With love, Kate Arbuckle. But actually this can be a bit of a mantra for all of us to work with. So dedicate, you know, when you were looking at it in combination of life purpose and manifest your dreams, You can dedicate that manifesting your dreams to all those who believe in you. You can dedicate manifesting your dreams in honour of all those who guide you. And you can absolutely go, let's go. And so it begins. And so I was told to just keep that card, which is interesting because it's not even officially a card. Fascinating how it works, isn't it? Fascinating. So I've another story for you. 10 minutes 20 in, I've got a brief story for you. A few weeks ago, this is a proof that sometimes ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. A few weeks ago, when I was putting together the How to Read Oracle cards, I asked for testimonials of anybody that I've read cards for over the years that I've been reading cards. I've never really asked for testimonials since creating My Natural Happiness for reading Oracle cards. And I think last week I showed you the confirmation that I received, which, hang on. There's a painting, there's a blanket. Last week I showed you that I found when I was in the newspaper reading cards. But this week I found, and yes, I'm doing a lot of decluttering, so I'm finding a lot of things. But this week I found from those days a whole page of testimonials that I've taken from a show that I did, and I now know where the rest of my testimonials are. I've got pages of these testimonials, of me reading cards, because when I used to do fairs and things, I'd just ask if people could write nice words if they felt like it. Not everybody is, but it was just amazing. And that was 20 years ago now. So ask and you shall receive, and sometimes it's not always in the timing that you want. I officially was looking for testimonials before I ran the retreat last Friday. I'm still receiving it, and I'm still going to do something with it. I'm still going to place that in space. And I'll find a place on my website for those testimonials as well. Probably in the Learn How to Read Oracle Cards retreat, should we ever rerun it. It was so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. So, announcement-wise, Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light. The boot camp is always open to you if it's speaking to you to step into the space. And yeah, just let me know if the free training is resonating with anyone, because I am being called. I'm being called, and I always listen when I'm called. Apart from that, have the most amazing time. It is full moon. The King's coronation. I'm sitting there and I think back to the time where the last time I saw Prince Charles, King Charles, which was on Glastonbury High Street, chatting to Michael Eavis outside Glastonbury Abbey. One of the times I went to Glastonbury, and I know that he's upset quite a few people by having the green man on his coronation invite, and I'm now realising that he's being coronated on a full moon. So there you go. But it's not just about him, it's about you. Full moon time, full moon. So and it's an amazing time. Full moon is an amazing time to manifest your dreams. So if you're struggling, just sit down and think about where you want to go in the next 3 weeks. If it's too big to think about the next 5 years, think about where you want to go in 3 weeks and how you're going to get there and what that's going to do to help you move forward in your life. I'm being guided to say that. Sending you so much love. Have the most magical, magical, magical week. Enjoy so much. And I'm just sending you a big hug of love. And I hope that these cards and this video has served you well. With such a huge hug of love. Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com, helping you go from happiness to happiness. Have a magical week. Mwah. Lots of love.